So I forgot to tell everyone that I called home, I don't know, maybe 2 days ago, and my nephew told me that I got a letter in the mail and it was talking about a class action lawsuit, some type deal, against PAM Transport. Now, it was referring to how the hours you work don't equate to the minimum wage by the state of Arkansas when they pay you. So if you're on the clock for, let's say, 10 hours and minimum wage is $7, the minimum they can pay you is $70. But they have not been doing that. And I know that my time with Pam, I've been back and forth over the Qualcomm arguing with them about us taking shuttles. So sometimes you take a shuttle and it takes you 6-7 hours to do a shuttle because you're running into traffic. And we had this one shuttle, it had 3 or 4 stops, and it took us about 7 hours to do that shuttle, and we got paid $25 each. So I want you to think of doing a shuttle and $25, you work 7 hours. That's just unfair. And that's not the only instance where we've had a situation like that. We've had several situations where you work more hours and they just pay you a set price for a shuttle or for an offload or something like that. So sometimes it takes you 2-3 hours to offload or to make a stop, and it's $7.50 for that stop. So you get $7.50 and it might take you 2 or 3 hours to get offloaded. So you're waiting there. You have to be on duty because they're offloading you. You can't be off duty, you have to be on duty. And sometimes they require you to come out of the vehicle, so you can't sleep or rest or anything. You're just in the facilities waiting for them to offload you, and it can take 2, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. It really depends on where you are. I know GMC is one of those companies that we go to. They don't let you sit in the vehicle. You have to come out of the vehicle while they're offloading you or loading you. You have to come out of the vehicle and wait inside the building. So you're not getting a chance to rest. You're just waiting. You don't get paid for that. At PAM, you get $0 for that, okay? So that is what they're talking about here in this paperwork that I got. So I kind of eager to see how it works out, because I know that they've been doing that to a lot of their drivers. And I worked up until my 11th month, I think it was, or 10th month, I'm not sure, but I know I quit right before I was at my 1-year mark, and they took the $500 that they've been taking out of my check over the year. They take I want to say $25 a week or something like that until they get up to $500, and after they get the $500 they will stop taking that money. They keep it like for back, like if you had any accidents or anything and you owe them, you pay them back. Now when I called them and inquired about my $500, they told me that they're keeping it because it's to pay for my hotel stay while I was at orientation and the training I got at orientation, the 1 week that I spent in Town for orientation. They're taking that money to pay for the hotel and to pay for the training. Now I had to wait an additional week for my mentor, and I don't know if they're taking any funds for that. But anyway, they said that the $500 is not due to me because I didn't work for a year, and if I worked for a year, then I would have gotten the $500 back. But I remembered in the contract you're getting reduced wages because they are paying for your school and your hotel and all this stuff. So you work for 17.5 cents per mile to cover what it is that they're paying out for you. So how is it that they're then going to take the $500 on top of you working for 17.5 cents a mile? No one pays anybody that. Like most of the other companies pay you like 25 cents or 20 cents for teams. So they're paying 17.5 cents. That's what we got the whole time we were at PAM, 17.5 cents a mile, which is pretty much no money at all. But anyway, I forgot to tell you guys that, but I'll keep you updated on that part too, to let you know how that goes.